Hello future makers, welcome to Teacherpreneur. Today's video is the most important and the most requested video of the whole teacher interview series. Yes, it's the teacher CV. It is usually said that your first impression is the last impression, but your CV is the only opportunity to make your first and last impression to be an awesome one. In short, your CV is the biggest asset that can get you called for an interview. So without wasting time, let's dig into what, why and how of a CV. Let's get started. Let's start with what is a CV. The word CV comes from the Latin expression that means course of one's life. In short, CV is a detailed document that shows your professional history and academic achievements. Coming to why do we make a CV? A CV is a reflection of you as a person. It adds more value to you and your personality. It's like setting an agenda for the interview that you're gonna face. It's a good way to identify your strengths and weaknesses and put them on a paper. It is also an opportunity to make an impact on the decision makers of the interview. In short, a CV is a personal marketing tool to sell your skill, expertise and experience to the employer. Coming to the tips on how to write a CV. The CV should not be more than 2 pages. It should be grammatically correct. There should be no spelling mistakes in the CV. The font used for the CV should be Times New Roman and the font size should not be more than 12. Enough margins should be left on all the 4 sides of the document. Make sure that you're honest in your CV. Don't forget to add a personal touch to your CV so that they understand that it's not copied from some template online. Your CV should be up to date. Remember, the presentation of the CV matters. Make sure that you write all your latest achievements first and then go chronologically. All your educational qualifications should be written in a tabular format. This makes it easier for the person to read. Try and use bullet points instead of long paragraphs so that it is clear and concise. Only write what is really important and relevant to the job that you are looking for. If you are using a photograph, make sure that you look professional in your photo. Once your CV is complete, do not forget to proofread your CV before printing it out. You can also take help from someone and give them just to check if you've not made any mistake. If you keep all these tips in mind, your CV has to be the perfect one. Let's proceed to the sample template of a CV.
This is a 2-page traditional Indian style CV. The whole CV is bordered perfectly for presentation purpose. The font used is Times New Roman and the font size is 12. The main headings are in bold and underlined so that it's very clear and they act as headings. All the information is given in a very simple pointer format so that it's easier to understand. The CV starts with your personal information, that is name, contact number, email ID, languages known and date of birth. After personal information, we directly come to the objective why we are writing the CV, in which we have written, seeking an opportunity to use my knowledge and talent to educate the children and make them ready for today's world. Next comes professional efficiencies. We've given a few examples which I would like to read out. A passion about the teaching field with a great teaching aptitude. Thorough knowledge of the subject to be taught and its background. Great fluency in spoken English and command over comprehension. Proficiency in handling computer-aided tools. Effective classroom management. Next comes educational qualification. As you can see, all the educational qualifications are put in a tabular format so that everything is very crystal clear. The table consists of 5 columns, which are degree, course, school or university, year and percentage marks. The latest degree is written first and then going on up to the school level. The course or the board or the specialization is mentioned in the next column. Then the school or university from which that degree was done, the year in which the degree was completed, and the achievement of marks or grade that was done at that time. With this, we finish the first page. Coming to the second page, we have extracurricular activities. Make sure the extracurricular activities are also in the pointer format and not in the paragraph format so that it's easier for the interviewer to read them. I have written a few extracurricular activities, but you could write whatever you have done so far and something that is related to the teaching field and not completely outside the era of teaching. Next comes the hobbies section. A few hobbies have been written in the pointer format, which I am reading out. Reading, writing articles, dancing, anchoring, crafting, and exploring myself. You could write much more or two only as per your convenience. Next comes experience. Again, the experience is written in a pointer format where the latest achievement comes first and gradually we move towards the internship experience. After the whole CV is done, we have a declaration which says, I hereby declare that all the details furnished above are true to the best of my knowledge. After which, at the left side, we have the place and the date which need to be filled by the pen when you are going for the interview. Don't get this printed. At the right side, we have our signature and name. We need not write signature and name as it is written in this, but we could literally have a signature and a name over there. So this is how the CV overall looks like. Hope it helps you.
If you liked today's video, don't forget to hit the like button. Comment and tell us if you need any more help while preparing a CV. Share this with all the teachers who are going to face the interview soon and subscribe to Teacherpreneur for more such videos. See you soon.